Okay, welcome everybody. It's been a few days since we had a flight. Before I forget, I'm going to turn off our bank limiter. We've got a left turn coming. Getting ready to descend into Houston Hobby.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Keep speed below 250 knots.
Down to 11,000. We'll slow to 250.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Keep speed below 250 knots. Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Yeah, I flew to Omaha. Don't ask me why. In February. And anyway, then I got super busy at work this week and got stuck in Omaha for the last 3 days. So my original plan was to fly to Montego Bay in Jamaica because I could use some sun. But it's just been a long day again, and so we're going to make it a 2-day journey down there to Montego Bay. So we left Omaha, let's see, hour and 53 minutes ago, and we're going to Houston Hobby. Go ahead and plug in some numbers here real quick. ILS frequency is 109.9 to runway 04. Nav 1, 1099. Minimums are 244, Barrow. Okay, good. Got that housekeeping work done. Simplified process, to be sure. We're 48 miles out. We're at 14,300 feet, which is exactly where we want to be. Descending at 1,600 feet per minute. Airspeed's now set at 250. That's where they told us to be. We don't technically need to be at 250 under regulations until we're at 10,000 feet, but whatever you say, ATC. Weather in Houston is 61 degrees and cloudy, and as you can see, at least in the sim, some thunderstorm activity. Weather forecast shows some thunderstorms moving into Houston tomorrow, but maybe they're a little ahead of schedule here in the sim.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles at 15,900 feet generic.
It's that guy.
Report them in sight.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey traffic in sight.
We got him. That's why they're alarmed.
Gate 30 traffic is 12 o'clock, 2 miles at 12,800.
Looks like we're heading right towards each other, but he's 2,000 feet above me, 2,500 feet above me.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey traffic alert. 5 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 16,000 feet generic.
It's not a traffic alert when you're 4,000 feet apart.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey traffic in sight.
Traffic alert's a big deal, but in aviation, but they're almost a mile above me, so I think we'll be okay. Show you the approach here. I looked at the STAR, the standard terminal arrival plate that we're taking. We're doing the Beller 3 approach into runway 04 at Houston Hobby.
You are 35 miles west. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Keep speed below 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 4 approach by GEO transition. Cleared to GEO.
Very cool. I'll explain something here what just happened.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Keep speed below 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 4 approach by a GEO transition. Cleared to GEO Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
So as I was saying, we're doing the Beller 3 approach, and I pulled up the Beller 3 approach plate, and it shows that you need to be at cross GEO right here at 210 knots. So that's why they told us to descend, to cross it at 6,000 feet and 210 knots, which is why they told us to descend to 6,000 feet and slow to 210. So that's pretty cool that they incorporated the STAR into the approach. Very cool, actually. I don't know what the odds are of us being at 6,000 feet by the time we get to GEO, because we're only 104 seconds, 1 minute 44 seconds from GEO, and we're at 9,500 feet, descending at 1,600 feet per minute. We should expect to be at 2,400 feet lower than we are now You know, we're at 9,400 feet. That put us at 7,000. But we can handle the airspeed restriction. That's fine. That much I can manage. I can definitely be at 210 when we cross GTFO. No problem.
United 2111, you are 55 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 9er approach.
A lot of weather.
Transition. Clear DRA.
Let's check our radar real quick. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Yowzers. This could be interesting.
Maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 9er approach by URAG transition. Clear to URAG United 2111.
Altitude-wise, we're good. We're 27 miles from the airport. We're at 7,900 feet. 42 seconds from GTFO. The GTFO transition, which is the transition on the Beller 3 star for this runway, this airport.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Down to 4,000. Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
So we're crossing GTFO almost. You can see right here. Let me zoom in just a bit. There you go. See, there's GTFO. Remember, we're supposed to be at 6,000 feet and 210 knots at GTFO. And when we're just about to cross GTFO right now, and we're at 6,600 feet and 212 knots indicated. So that's good. That's a good sign. Let's go ahead and depressurize while we're thinking about it. Depressurize before landing. Depressurize before landing. Oof. It's been a while since we had to deal with any thunderstorm activity. Anyway, on this approach, you see we're headed to Carco right now.
United 2111.
Carco is 1 minute, 51 seconds away. At Carco, we're supposed to be at 4,000. That's why we were told to descend to it. Elrin, there's somebody on final, by the way, to the same runway. Elrin, we want to be at 2,000 feet. And SA, which is buried in this NDB, I suspect. Yeah, it is. There it is. SA right there, we want to be at 1,500 feet. So everything's looking really good right now. About to go into the clouds. We got our anti-icing equipment on, although we may not need it at 13 degrees Celsius outside. I'm still keeping it on with thunderstorm activity. 20 miles out, 4,900 feet. A little lower than I generally would like to be. So we'll shallow out that descent rate to 1,000 feet per minute. We are receiving ILS information, which is showing us just like we like, slightly below the glide slope, allowing us to intercept it. I'm going to continue slowing here. We are in the weather now, folks. Let's check that radar, make sure. Woo! So we get a little gap coming up. Yeah. Yeah! Look at that. Oh, this is bitchin'.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey descend and maintain 2,000 feet.
Down to 2,000, Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey. Remember, at 2,000, we're
Descend and maintain 2,000
supposed to
feet
be at
Cessna 3
2,000 at
Bravo
Elrin. Right here. Here. So that's why they want us to descend. There's that gap! Look how bitchin' that is. This black spot right here is a gap in the thunderstorm activity, and boom! Right on schedule. That is slick. I don't know what these guys are. Were they flying in formation? Continue slowing. 14 miles out. We got to start slowing down here and get our flaps deployed.
Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey contact Houston Center on 133.4.
Oof! This is some weather. Yikes!
133.4 for Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Put the first notch of flaps in just a
Houston
second.
Center, Cessna November
Almost to
343
the
Bravo
to the
Whiskey,
tape.
3,500 feet, descending 2,000 feet.
Shallow up the descent rate slightly.
6236 contact Houston.
We're on final now, friends, so we're going to switch this over to Nav 1. We'll switch this over to APPR.
November 343 Bravo Whiskey Houston Center continue to Elrin as planned.
We're going to grab that glide slope.
Altimeter 29.996.
Switch this over to NexRad. So I can still have navigational waypoint information and so forth. This is different from radar just in as much as that the data is coming from radar stations and it's top down. Just about to hit that glide slope. Let's do a notch of flaps. Whoa, this is wild. Look how dark it got. Jiminy Christmas. 10 miles out. Let's go outside. Holy Christ. Look at this. This is what we call dark. There's the tower handoff. There are airplanes everywhere, though, which I don't like, and which, for whatever reason, I don't see here. Grab the glide slope. Gear. Ooh, I love the landing lights you can see. That's slick. Gear down. Another notch of flaps. Sweet! 34712. Winds out of the north. Give me a crosswind from the left. Right now we've got a tailwind, but it should switch and come at us. But we're on the glide slope. I mean, the hardest part of our job's over. We are apparently on final. This airplane came out of nowhere. This is going to be a go-around situation, which I'm going to summarily ignore. He's literally right in front of us. We're doing the same airspeed. No, number 2. Look at this. Number 2 for landing. Here, let's overtake him. This will be funny. I'm going to overtake him because I'm a dick. There he is. Look at this guy. Look at him. Sorry, pal. I'm not going to get given a go-around order. Hello. I'm overtaking him. I'm such a dick. Okay. 4 miles out. Full flaps. Disengage this auto throttle once it settles down there a second. Okay, I don't have the runway yet, but our minimums are 244 feet. I do sort of see the ground, and we're perfect still on the glide slope. 3 mile final. That poor Southwest flight's going to get a go-around order. This is so hilarious that they would clear us for approach and call me number 2 for landing when I'm 200 yards behind him. Airspeed looks a little... Sorry, I forgot I wasn't on auto throttle there. 150. Let's slow it, get us down to 140. Man, it got dark. Yowzers. Let's pop up. Where is the runway? 650. My minimums are 244. 500 AGL.
500.
Oh, he cut back in front of me, that son of a bitch. This is funny. You don't expect to have a race. Autopilot.
Autopilot.
This is going to be a dual landing. We're landing in formation. We're landing in formation. Microsoft. Go around. Yeah, I'm not going to go around. Kiss my ass. I'll just try to stop before I reach him. How's that for a plan?
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey, did you copy?
No.
Southwest Tree 080, turn next.
Oh, he disappeared. Oh, the luck of the Irish. That was great. He disappeared. Maybe because he's real traffic.
Bravo Whiskey, did you copy?
No, I'm sorry. I missed it there, pal. My mistake. It's like, dude, don't you know I'm on the ground? All right, let's see. Exit left or exit right? What do you think? I'm going to take a wild stab at this and say right, because the left looks like the terminals.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey, please acknowledge.
All right. Okay. First, let's turn off that next rad. We don't need that anymore. Oh, wait. Yeah, map. Okay. Let's see. Contact ground. That was hilarious. Exit parking. Sign. Spoilers in. Flaps up.
Cessna November 343 Bravo Whiskey taxi to general aviation, parking using taxiway Delta.
Oh. Oh, right on. Going right was the right call. Oh, that makes our life a lot easier. No long taxis. That was hilarious, though, that approach, wasn't it? I thought it'd be a little... I thought it wouldn't be as busy going into Hobby instead of George Bush. But so much for my theories. That was pretty funny, though, when they clear me for landing as number 2, and I'm literally 200 yards from the airplane in front of me. Shake my head. But the beauty of it was that because it wasn't an actual simmer, which I suspected, we didn't have... He just, as soon as he landed, he just disappeared. So that's good. All right, let's park. Safe in Houston. Forgot to turn off the timer. We'll do that in a second. Local time's 6:17. We actually made good time. I was expecting to arrive at 6:25, so a little late, about 8 minutes early. No complaints. Where's our flashlights? Flashlights. Give me flashlights. I saw a person, but I don't think it was our flashlights. There he is. Come on. I swear, I can never nail that. Alright, I'll take that. Parking brake, right engine. Anti-ice. Timer. Didn't have a long taxi, so this is probably pretty accurate. Probably about 208, 207. Yeah, I kind of planted that landing, but in this weather, I just wanted to get on the ground. It was a safe landing, and that wasn't a tire popper or anything like that. Let's go outside. Make sure everything looks good on the outside of the bird. Oh, wow! It's a major lightning storm. Oh, I forgot to turn off my taxi light. The poor guy's... No wonder he's got Look! No wonder he's got sunglasses on in the middle of the night. Is that better? Sorry, dude. Nice. Alright. It's good. This was a good flight. Fun. And it was fun using the star. I've used star approaches and SIDS on departures before, but I don't usually look at the plates for them. So that was kind of neat. Added an element. Believe me, I don't for a second pretend that this is in any way as complicated as the real deal. But it is fun to kind of master what you can and enjoy the experience, which I certainly do. Okay, let's drop to the logbook. There it is. 20604. Total wheels up, wheels down. KOMA. That's funny. That just hit me. Omaha is KOMA. Hey, listen, after 3 days in Omaha, it was 14 degrees when we left today. I feel like I'm in a coma. And down to Houston. And then it's not going to be tomorrow. I've got a busy day tomorrow at work. But maybe Friday we'll head down to Montego. That is our next destination, whether it's Friday or not. We will be going to Montego next. Back to Jamaica. Back to Jamaica. Been to Kingston. in the sim, but never in the North Shore. So that should be fun. Anyway, thanks for watching.